So tell me a little bit about how you came to Temple University and the Mulder Center came to be here.
Sure. I've been working in drug discovery research for many years at a pharmaceutical company called Wyeth Pharmaceutical. During that time, I have interaction with many universities and established several initiatives and collaboration with various, including Temple, where we have the Dan Swern lecture, and we have at Penn and others. So I actually wanted, after my team at Wyeth has been very successful, I was really blessed to have talented team working with me who discover a lot of drugs which can alleviate the suffering of patients. So my desire was to train the next generation of researchers. So I wanted to teach. So when I looked at, I found that Temple, where I have association with before, back in the late 70s, early 80s, where I was doing my NIH postdoctoral fellow here with the medical school and the chemistry department at Temple University. So I talked to the dean and with the provost, and they actually gave me the opportunity. And my request was to establish drug discovery center, which will be first in the tri-state area. And with the help of the university support of the dean and the administration, we put the Mulder Center. Now it's in 6 years, and it has state-of-the-art drug discovery technology.
So what does the Mulder Center mean for, primary diseases that we hear and read about every day?
Sure. When you work for a pharmaceutical company, their research is guided by their market size. So most of the prevalent diseases for US and Western Europe are the one which been tackled. But being in the academic drug discovery center, you have the freedom to work in any disease. So we can engage in orphan diseases, in some diseases like malaria and others, which big pharmaceutical company are not working on. So currently my team is working in cocaine addiction and drugs for Alzheimer's disease.
So tell me a little bit about your relationship to other schools and colleges at Temple, for example, with cocaine addiction. I know, is it Ellen?
Cesar, yes. Yep. Cesar, yes. That's how, when I started here, I started working with colleagues and professors at the university, and that's one of the things Gola had in mind, that to break the silos and work across schools and across department. So we actually engaged with some of the colleagues at the cocaine addiction, and we put the grant when I came in, and it was funded. And now actually this grant, we built on that this year, and we just received $2 million grant continuing the work in the same area.
I know that you have been very prolific since you've arrived at Temple. Tell me a little bit about the work you're doing and the patents that are pending and the patents that have been received.
Patent is very important in order to pursue commercialization and entrepreneurship. So this was the backbone in pharmaceutical industry. So I brought this with me here at Temple University, working with the Technology Transfer Office, that we need to protect our intellectual property. So most of our projects we work on, when it's promising, we file patent application. So since I joined Temple, we filed 15 patent applications.
And so they're all pending still?
Yeah, one of them issued, and the others are pending, and it's usually take 1 to 2 years for them to issue.
So tell me about the areas in which your patents are pending. What will these patents mean for the rest of the world in terms of diseases?
Well, when we look for drug discovery research, this is the most gratifying work we do that to really help others. And some of the areas we worked on before was drugs for treatment of depression, cancer, hospital-acquired infection. So here at Temple, we focusing in few areas, as I mentioned, the cocaine addiction, and also work for treatment of diabetes. We filed 5 patents in the area of diabetes. We're working in Alzheimer's disease. So we try to work in unmet medical need where there are still need for better drug than the currently available drugs.
I know that you're recruiting graduate students from around the world to come and work with you in the Mulder Center. Tell me about some of the people who are currently here with you doing research.
We actually one of the advantages coming to academia is to get involved with students, and that's where really you get most satisfaction training the students in the modern drug discovery. So we actually have students from all over the world. We have in our graduate program, we have people from China, we have students from India, we have from the Middle East, and I open my lab for visiting scholar. So we've been approached by external university that their people can come and train at Temple. So we just did some visiting scholar Fulbright with us from the Middle East, and currently last month we have students from Egypt where she's doing her PhD degree jointly between Cairo University and Temple University.
So what's your dream for the Mulder Center? It sounds like it's already taken off, but what's the dream that you have?
Well, I'm hoping the Mulder is now been recognized by many institutions surrounding, and also some university require or they desire their scientists to work with us, like University of Rochester, Johns Hopkins University, they collaborate with us. So I'm hoping that the Mulder Center will continue to grow, and hopefully we'll have our own budget so we can move forward and we can acquire a top notch researcher, and university become, that's the drug discovery initiative which the university adopted back 4 years ago.
You won a lot of awards for the work that you're doing, the patents that you've received. Tell me a little bit about the awards that you've received.
Well, before I talk about the award, I just want to mention that I'm blessed that I've been working with really talented staff and really a dedicated collaborator. And as we know, I owe these awards to all of them because people make it happen, especially in drug discovery. It's a teamwork. So my team and I were awarded the top awards from the American Chemical Society. We just received one 2 months ago called Hero of Chemistry Award for discovering antidepressant effexor. And we received the trade award actually, and also we received award from some of the heroes of chemistry for cancer drug, and I've been inducted into New Jersey Hall of Fame and American Chemical Society Medicinal Chemistry Hall of Fame, and I owe all this award to my talented team. Whether it was in pharmaceutical or here at Temple, we have about 20 members, very talented, working with the Mulder Center.
Is there anything you think I missed?
No, I think okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I just thought about this. Tell me a little bit about the lab and how it's evolved.
Right. When I came to Temple, of course, I'm not expecting to have the same resources like pharmaceutical company. I ran a division in pharma where I have 500 scientists working with me in 4 states. So when I came here, I was giving a lab and office where I was sitting here, but we start making that lab automated lab. So instead of really making things slowly, we can make in parallel several initiatives. Then with the support of the university and the dean, we were able to expand, and that lab now is turned into 12 labs, and we hired former researcher from drug industry, a talented academician, and now the center has been growing. So you will see we introduced state-of-the-art screening lab, and that screening lab exists in all pharmaceutical company. So we sort of formed a mini pharma inside Temple University, and we have state-of-the-art technology introduced over the last 6 years.